Hello, friends. I am attorney Shaune B. Arnold, welcoming you once again to LegalBiz Cafe. This is our weekly show where we get together and talk about the mindset of the entrepreneur. I want to do a little housekeeping with you. I am a California business attorney, and that means that if we talk about any law on LegalBiz Cafe or on my other show, Your Business Accelerated. And if you're not from California, then you should take what I say to an attorney in your local jurisdiction, just to make sure that you are making the right choice for yourself. I invite you to also listen to Your Business Accelerated. That show deals with some hardcore business issues that you need to know about and deal with as an entrepreneur. So I'm dealing with operations issues and mindset issues. These are both sides of the entrepreneurial coin. When you listen to both shows, you have what you need to build an iconic business. Tonight, we are talking about disorganized brain activity. Now, if that's you, you know who you are. You can just hold your hand up and your head down. Nobody has to know. What I would like to talk about tonight is actually the science of manifestation and how disorganized brain activity can be measured and how it can literally stop your progress. When you think about your goals and your dreams, of course, we're assuming that you don't have any unconscious resistance to accomplishing your goals and your dreams. There might be some sort of secondary gain that keeps you in an unsupportive mindset. You may be getting attention by overshopping. If your husband otherwise ignores you, you may keep that bad habit even though you need to get rid of it. Assuming that you don't have any resistance to change, then your ability to use your imagination and your ability to access and sustain emotions that line up with your goals actually dictate your ability to shift your vibration via the law of attraction. Emotions and imagination are critical to manifestation. I invite you to take an emotional inventory of your week. Start right now. Go back day by day for about a week and re-experience all of the emotions that you felt along the way. Catalog all of the emotions that you experienced that week. I invite you to actually journal these things forward. I believe that's going to give you an even more true baseline of your overall emotional system. You can compare the baseline to your goals and see if your overall emotional feelings and thoughts are targeted to get you to your goals. The point here is, unless you really imagine and truly feel the achievement of your goals as if they're already accomplished, then what you're doing is experiencing lack. It really is the difference between a low vibration and a higher vibration. If you were to be hooked up to an electroencephalogram, an EEG, to actually measure your brain waves, you would see that when you relax and really imagine having whatever it is that you want, as though your goal were already accomplished, your beta waves shift. Now, I know that we all think in terms of our alpha waves and our theta waves and our delta waves in terms of relaxation and meditation and learning, but our beta waves are also extremely important to us manifestation. This is because when our beta brain waves are organized, we shift, enhance, or even create emotions on demand. So the alpha beta waves, again, are traditionally meditative, but the beta waves, when they're chaotic, they are associated with stress. Stress is a really low vibration. You want to avoid that disorganized brain activity at all costs. What you really want is to find a way to organize your brain activity. That is good for manifestation. It's good for your vibration and your body all the way around. I just think that is a really important tool that you can use when you get overloaded and overwhelmed, when you are doing everything that you can, and you're finding that people and situations are not cooperating with you. You've learned your husband is not coming back. Your wife is not listening. Your children are running wild. You're getting news from the doctor about high blood pressure. And you don't understand because you eat well. And you really do think of yourself as a laid-back individual. You don't understand how you got that gene, that DNA. Well, I think that when all of these things are going on, you can use meditation to give yourself some centering in your business life and in your personal life. I just believe in meditation. I think it's very important. Here is a meditation you can try. I believe that it will help you attain your goals, whether those goals are personal, romantic, or business related. To begin, take an emotional inventory of yourself. You can go backwards in time and think about yesterday. How did your morning start yesterday? Ask your higher self to feel those emotions that you felt yesterday, even the stress, even the tiredness. Notice it really. Move forward in your mind through yesterday, go through lunch and midday, and feel the feelings that you felt as you did whatever it was that you did yesterday. Then, moving through your day again, bring it through to dinner yesterday. And how did you feel? What did you experience? Then move through your evening until the time you went to bed. What were your final thoughts yesterday as you went to bed? Do the same emotional inventory for 2 days ago, but go a little bit quicker. Think about 2 days ago and how it started, and feel those emotions and notice it going all the way through lunch in your midday, and bringing it through dinner and to bed. And ask yourself, what was the range of thoughts, feelings, and emotions that you experienced on each of those 2 days? Now, go back 3 days ago and do the same thing. Get an inventory of your emotions for the day. And now 4 days ago and on to 5 days ago. Once you have that emotional inventory and clearly imagine your goals and dreams of your future as accomplished. Some of them you might not have yet accomplished. But, you know, the universe has a way of tying bows very neatly. When we get the historic hindsight of a year, 5 years, or 10 years, we figure out these things really did sort of resolve themselves. So clearly, imagine your goals as though they're already accomplished. Every detail, all the emotions, the feelings, sights, sounds, smells, and tastes, really relive it. Ask to feel it 100%. Then double the feeling, then double it again. Yes. Move into the feelings and the emotions of your accomplished goals. Feel it from head to toe, from your nose to your toes, radiating throughout your body. This is the feeling that I encourage you to tap into on a daily basis when you feel tired, worn out, and overwhelmed. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining me this week on LegalBiz Cafe. I encourage you to follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter X. In all of those places, I can be found as Shaune.Arnold. In the meantime, I'm attorney Shaune Arnold, reminding you to maximize your competence, to get the confidence you need to succeed. Come on back and join me again next week on LegalBiz Cafe. Bye-bye, friends.